10 countries I'd like to see win Eurovision in the next decade. Welcome to Matt Loves Eurovision. Please do click on the subscribe button, notification bell, and like, share and comment below. Now, there's been a bit of a few tweets going around, and you can certainly follow my Twitter on Matt Loves CSE, looking at kind of people saying what the 10 countries that they'd like to win Eurovision in the next 10 years, and I did my own tweet of this myself, but I thought, that would make a good video as well. So here I am, having a quick canter through 10 countries that I would quite like to win Eurovision for various reasons, sort of in the coming decade. First up, and I'll get this one out of the way now, is United Kingdom. Yes, it's my home country, and while I know that there's been certainly, perhaps a sort of a lack of a cheer, kind of, as a UK Eurovision fan in sort of the last 10-15 years, that still doesn't mean I don't want us to do well. I would love to see the UK win again. And obviously I would love to be able to go there, but I think that, obviously I think as a home country, you'd love that to be able to host as well. I know the UK has hosted more times than any other, and I know we've come twice more times than any other country as well. But yes, that would be a joy if that could happen. Looking at some of the other countries, though, let's turn to, and these are no particular order, Cyprus. Cyprus now has the record of being in Eurovision the longest, or having most appearances at the contest without winning. So I think, wouldn't it be lovely if Cyprus could win, and what a lovely warm island it would be to go to as well. Staying with warm islands in the Mediterranean, Malta is my next choice. Again, they are tied for the next most appearances at Eurovision without a win. They've also the only country to have top three places that hasn't won as well. They are so passionate about Eurovision, and I think they've shown that they can host a contest. They hosted the Junior Eurovision event recently, and that was great. So it would be great for Malta to win. And another island is Iceland, and they're along with Malta. Again, they've had around 32 appearances without win. They finished twice. They finished second twice. So I think they're the only Nordic country yet to win. So I think it's high time that Iceland won. Just we might not be buying too many beers when we're there because it's quite expensive. Some new countries now. Bulgaria. I think Bulgaria have brought some real great songs to the contest, real quality in quite a short space of time. And they too have hosted the Junior Eurovision and shown that they can host the big event well. So I think they would be well placed to run a great contest. Czech Republic is another country that I would like to see host Eurovision in the next decade. They've not had that many entries at Eurovision, but they have hugely upped their game in the last few years. They are really bringing some in their national selections. They've got a really interesting modern collection of songs. I just think that Prague, if it was there, would be a beautiful place to host the contest. But I think it would be something new, and I think that would work well. Slightly more old school now is Belgium. The reason I picked Belgium is because of all of the kind of founder or sort of Eurovision's original countries, they have probably had the least success, or one of the least successes. They've only one win, but the last few years, while they've not had haven't qualified the last couple of years, but they have had some extremely strong entries. They brought some really modern songs. I undoubtedly think that they would run a good contest. I think it's well before time for them to host another time. Italy is someone that I think should host the contest. They've rarely done poorly. Since their return in 2011, they've come second twice. They finished in the top 10 several times. They are so close to winning again. And yet, thinking about it, they've only won the contest twice, which seems incredible. Now, I realise that many people are slightly scarred by their last experience of Italy hosting, and I suspect it would not be a short contest, but I think it's high time that Italy did take its turn again. From one Big Five country to another, Spain. So while Cyprus is the country that has gone the longest without a win, without any win. The country that's gone the longest without winning since its last one is Spain. 51 years now they have gone without winning. They've come close a few times, not much recently. I really would like to see, much like I'd like to see the UK do well again, I would like to see Spain doing well again and getting in the top 5 more regularly. And they have some beautiful cities that I think that would lovely host cities. So Spain is my 9th choice. Now for my final choice, I'm slightly cheated because I've kind of picked 2. My head, if I was going with my head, would say Switzerland. They haven't won since 1988, when it was Celine Dion. But I think they showed last year with Luca Hänni that they can put in a really good modern song and a great production. And I think I'm almost certain that Switzerland would put on a very sort of efficient and competent show. But if I wasn't using my head and I went with my heart, or just a little bit of fun, wouldn't it be fun if San Marino could host the contest? I don't think it'd probably be in somebody's backyard, quite frankly. Obviously, I don't think they have the venue to host the Eurovision, but it's a beautiful place, and I just thought it'd be amazing if San Marino won. So those are my 10. I'd be interested to hear. There's obviously lots of countries that I'd like to win, and so the exclusion of those is by no means to say that I wouldn't want them to win. But if I'd be interested to hear which countries you'd like to see win in the next few years, and also why. But join me again soon, and I'll see you soon.